77 girls in the draw.
Salve, salve surfistas! Abrindo mais um Surf Report 5W, aloha! É isso aí, galera, estamos de volta com mais um vídeo aqui pro canal. Tô sem gravar desde domingo, o mar tá flat, sem onda. Vocês estão ligados, né? As condições do mar estão muito ruins pro surf. Não tá dando nem para fazer o report, porque não tem onda, tá colado, enfim. Mas para não deixar também o canal ficar morto, eu resolvi fazer um react da cerimônia de abertura do ISA World Junior Surfing Championship 2023. Você sabe, esse campeonato de surf internacional que rolou de 26 de novembro a 4 de dezembro aqui na Praia da Macumba. Foi um campeonato lindo de juniores, né? Sub-18 e sub-16, meninos e meninas, de mais de 50 países, acho que 70 países, se não me engano. Mais de 300 atletas vieram competir e foram 2 semanas maravilhosas aqui na praia, de surf, de confraternização, de amizade, muito lindo. E de surf, muito surf, gente. A garotada surfa muito. Eu fiquei impressionado com o nível técnico deles. Então vamos fazer esse react comigo. Deixa seu like, se inscreve no canal, me ajuda pra caramba. E vamos embora, vamos ver esse vídeo junto. Vou comentando, vou falando com vocês e vamos em frente.
Nearly half, which is always so exciting to be able to see that growth and that
Eles começaram aqui.
quality that the ISA puts forward.
That's right. I mean, this is why we do it. We want to grow the sport of surfing on an international
Houve
level.
desfile, né? Eles começaram aqui na praça
Surfing games, we have 52 nations.
Pontal, aqui
To
de
have
Maia.
over 40 here in the junior level
Aqui
is pretty
no
amazing
recreio,
in
começaram
itself.
nesse quiosque
We've already had the
aí, foram
opportunity to watch
desfilando
some of
até a
these teams
mansão
out here
lá na Praia da
practicing at
Macumba.
Macumba Beach.
Depois de 2, 3
High up
anos.
in Macumba.
Pararam lá na
And I will tell you, the
sensacional.
level of surfing
Desfile, nível olímpico, com bandeiras. Foi bacana
absolutely
demais,
stunning.
gente.
We're talking about
Só
the
que eu acho que
future
assim,
of our sport.
o evento deu muito pouco público, vou falar assim a verdade. De certa forma, eu acho que esse evento flopou. Lamentavelmente. Porque, pô, foi um evento lindo. Era para ter muito mais divulgação, muito mais mídia. Mas, se você compara, não sei, não houve. Eu acho que foi muito devagar. Os próprios vídeos do canal do ISA teve poucas visualizações, foram fracos. Particularmente do meu canal, aqui do Surf Report 5W, houve um aumento enorme de audiência, os vídeos explodiram, mas eu acho que o campeonato em si foi fraco de público, poderia ser bem melhor. Inclusive, se você compara esse campeonato com o Vans, que foi o último campeonato grande que teve na Macumba, o campeonato da Vans foi muito maior de público, a praia lotava, os eventos ficavam lotados, e o campeonato a praia estava vazia. Por exemplo, esse desfile foi numa sexta-feira, tá? Tava o tempo meio fechado, chuvoso, mas estava calor e, não teve ninguém na praia. Tava vazia a praia. Então isso foi uma pena, eu acho que foi uma pena. Mas enfim, vamos dar uma olhada aí, vou soltar o vídeo.
Holding right in front of our eyes.
That's exactly what we're going to witness. We've got a lot of heats to be getting through until we get to those medal rounds come next weekend. We've got some swell that's going to be building as we've got a little storm today. It's been onshore, there's a bit of rain, all that kind of environment being created now for that surf to start picking up and to really give something contestable. A lot of these teams, they've already been on the ground for at least a few days, but some of the teams coming as much as 2 weeks ago to be able to.
Gente, eu vou parando o vídeo, vou acelerando, porque o vídeo é grande, tem mais de 1 hora. Eu acho que não faz sentido a gente lançar um vídeo de mais de 1 hora aqui no canal, vai ficar complicado. Então eu vou pulando umas partes, tá? E vamos para a parte aí que mais interessa a gente, a parte mais legal. Uma aí com...
We're right in line with, of course, world famous Ipanema.
Um sobrevoo de drone aqui no quintal. O quintal é lindo, né, gente? Olha a pedra da Macumba à esquerda do seu vídeo, a Macumba acima e o recreio abaixo. Recreio recebe ondulação de leste, vento de sudoeste. A Macumba já recebe ondulação de sudoeste, de sul, de sudeste e vento norte e nordeste são os melhores. É isso aí, galera. Essa é o nosso quintal. Lá atrás é a praia
It's all down this stretch of coast. And as you can see, plenty of space to compete, plenty of waves coming through. And again, these surfers are going to have to surf through a lot of different types of conditions. They're all going to have 2 chances. So the repechage rounds will start in a few days. You know, we got to get through these opening rounds to start to set our field. But don't turn away for a minute. Every single heat has a great story. Every surfer comes to this event with a story to tell and also a story to develop as they surf their way through.
Well, that's right, and that's so much of what our job is going to be this week, is sharing the stories of more surfers, whether they're hopeful champions or the previous champions, like that of Luke Swanson, of Willis Jumer, of Eve Wong, of Aaron Brooks, of the past event that ran back in 2022. And we've got so many more that are competing this week that are some big names in global surfing now.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much every surfer you'll see on the WSL Championship Tour has come up through the ISA World Juniors. You look at our previous Olympians from Tokyo, they're all World Junior competitors in the past as well. And we do have returning medalists coming through: Willis Jumer, Nigo Medina, and Hans Odriozola from Spain, gold, silver, and copper, all returning in the 16 and under boys. And for the women, you know, Zabrowski and Marie Ikeda from Japan. Of course, you know, you see Australia, France, Spain, Japan, surfing superpowers. Well, there's going to be some new stories being told here because this field is absolutely stacked all the way down. You know, some of these teams, they don't have the entire squad with them, maybe only one or two surfers representing. But in some of those in cases, Finland, for example, Ellie Temperi coming through as an absolute favorite. So you don't have to have a complete team in order to win your individual medal, but if you want to win your team medal, you better be coming strong. And we know Team South Africa always fields a heavy squad of hitters.
Yeah, they're going to have a great team. They're going to have all 12 spots filled out. They've been putting together, you know, those fundraising efforts back at home to be able to get each of their surfers to be here on the ground this weekend in Brazil. They're looking to take away that team gold medal, and they'll be one of those teams that we really have a close eye on. With the likes of Team Hawaii, which is the returning champions, going for a record-breaking. If they can take away another gold medal, they'll be tied with the most of all time against Team Australia for the history of World Junior Championships, and the Australians are going to be here ready to defend that title.
You know, another reason to love ISA junior competition is this is where we're going to start to see lifelong friendships developing. I mean, these are surfers that are most likely going to be competing against each other for the rest of their careers. So I want to give a full shout out and credit to our president, Fernando Aguirre, for putting as much into junior competition as he puts into our, you know, WSA, our World Surfing Games. So they're going to be experiencing elite level production and, you know, the competitive field that they would be facing anywhere along the world at any level. So our juniors are going to be treated as top-ranked professionals, as they should, because as we start to see the top performers hit the water, there's not going to be a big difference in what you see here as what we would see in a Challenger Series event, and in some cases, even a Championship Tour event.
It's so true. You know, we're seeing more of that growth come through from the World Surfing Championships to be able to grow themselves into, you know, competing at the highest levels. We've got surfers in the water this week who have been competing on the qualifying series. They're just starting to get that sort of career side of their competitive surfing going, but being a part of this team environment, the opportunity to represent their nation here at the ISAs is always a special part of that growth and that journey along the way. Like
and of course, you know, the Olympics, the inclusion of surfing in the Olympics in Tokyo last year sent shockwaves around the entire world, shockwaves of positivity, knowing that surfing now will be showcased at the highest level of sport. It's coming right around the corner, Paris 2024. And, you know, that's got to be in the back of the minds of some of these surfers, knowing that they're right in that age group to where the next few Olympics, Paris, Los Angeles, some of the surfers that we see competing here this week could potentially be in the Olympics.
It's so true. Well, we have one, Sanoa Olin, who is representing Canada this week in her 5th World Junior Surfing Championships. She'll be competing in the under-18 girls, and she'll be a favorite to walk away with a gold medal in that division. She just got her provisional qualification for Paris 2024 out of the Pan American Games just a few weeks ago in Chile, so that is huge that we've got a future Olympian already qualified for Paris. It's going to be in the draw this week. We've got a lot of competitors also, like you're saying, that are going to be competing for their teams for the World Surfing Games, the kind of open level, in Puerto Rico come next February, which will be the final qualifier for fielded here this week for the World Junior Championships. You can have a look through those names. You can read through those bios. We'll be sharing so much more about each of these surfers as the week goes through, but you can really start to kind of pick through, all right, who are some of those favorites? Maybe someone that's going to become a new favorite surfer that you never knew before, or someone you're quite familiar with from those junior events back at home, and you're getting ready to support as well.
And I think, Shannon, you and I have done enough of these ISA contests to know we need to expect the unexpected. There will be new names that you have never heard of that may become your new favorite surfer by the end of the week. Will it be someone from Team Netherlands on the planet to hold a gold medal? Italo Vera from right here in Brazil. You talk about WSL Championship Tour men's champions, and they basically sealed that deal for the last decade as well. So the future of Brazilian surfing now entering the chat, and this will be fun because, of course, it seems like every 4 or 5 years you got to start thinking, okay, who's...
Now let us begin the Sands of the World ceremony. We will call on the countries to come to the stage and bring with them their flag and sand from their local beach. The sand from each country will be placed in the container on stage.
Negócio legal que ele está explicando aí, gente. Cada equipe trouxe um pouquinho da areia das suas praias aqui para o Brasil. E eles tinham um recipiente ali na frente que era depositado a areia das praias de origem dos atletas. Achei muito bacana. Vi um porta-bandeira e um representante. Vamos assistir aí.
To symbolize the peaceful gathering of nations through the love of surfing.
Nós agora chamamos para o início da cerimônia das areias do mundo. Nós vamos chamar os países para subir no palco e trazerem a bandeira, suas bandeiras e um pouco da areia de suas praias locais. A areia de cada país será colocada num container para simbolizar a paz, o encontro entre as nações e o amor pelo surf.
Let's welcome Argentina. Flag bearer, Vera Jaris.
Começou com Los Hermanos. Vamos lá, os argentinos. Vamos ver que praia que eles trouxeram areia.
Sand por Joaquín Muñoz Larreta, with sands from the beaches of Miramar and General Alvarado.
Nós chamamos agora a Argentina. A porta-bandeira é a Vera Jaris. E quem está trazendo a areia é o Joaquín Muñoz Larreta, da praia de Miramar, em General Alvarado.
A nossa areia é mais clarinha que a deles, né? Ganhamos dos irmãos na cor da areia, mais uma vez.
Next, let's welcome Team Australia.
Uma rivalidade muito grande entre o
with our
Brasil e a
flag bearer
Argentina,
Lennox
mas
Smith,
é uma
sand
rivalidade
por
do
Kira
bem.
Buckpit, with sand from the beach of Kulbura Beach.
Agora, a Austrália trouxe sua
Damos
areia.
boas-vindas ao time da Austrália. A porta-bandeira Lennox Smith. Quem está trazendo a areia é a Kira Buckpit, da praia de Kulbura Beach.
É isso aí. Legal. Gente, vamos avançar um pouquinho. Vamos direto para a Holanda agora, para a Holanda e depois para Nova Zelândia.
Next, let's welcome
a parte muito
Barbados
interessante. Olha,
with
vou
flag
colocar
bearer
aqui.
Jaden.
Vamos lá,
Vila.
vamos pular um pouquinho.
Areia da praia de Cerritos, Barra Califórnia Sur.
México, da Califórnia. Agora vai vir, olha, a equipe da Holanda, Netherlands.
Next,
Depois
let's
do
welcome
México,
Team
tá em ordem
Netherlands with
alfabética.
our flag bearer Loen van Dijk, sand por Hugo Meek, with sand from the beach of Scheveningen.
Boas-vindas ao time da Holanda. Porta-bandeira Loen van Dijk, trazendo areia Hugo Meek, areia da praia de Scheveningen.
Holandeses. Os holandeses sempre altos, né? Os holandeses muito altos. Agora presta atenção na Nova Zelândia, gente. Olha que barato.
Next, let's welcome Team New Zealand. Flag bearer Spencer Rawson, sand por Anna Brock, the sand from the beach of Mount Maunganui.
Damos boas-vindas ao time da Nova Zelândia. Porta-bandeira Spencer Rawson, trazendo areia Anna Brock, areia da praia de Mount Maunganui.
Sensacional, né? Sensacional. Se você sabe o nome dessa cerimônia, o significado, o porquê que eles fazem isso lá nos jogos de futebol, de rugby, deixa nos comentários. Eu já vi essa cerimônia várias vezes, mas até hoje eu não sei bem o que isso significa. Se você puder deixar aí nos comentários, aí pode ser que essa dúvida seja de outras pessoas aqui do canal também, e a gente aprende, está aqui para aprender.
Next, we'd like to welcome Team Norway. Flag bearer Era Soli, Sandpor Freeman Breivik.
Gente, vou dar mais uma avançadinha no vídeo, tá? Pra gente ver o final. E basicamente todos os países fizeram a mesma coisa. O Brasil também foi o último país. E vamos ver o final dessa cerimônia de abertura do campeonato ISA.
With sand from the beach of Unstad.
Boas-vindas ao time da Noruega. Porta-bandeira.
Very, very, very lame. Hello!
Aí, ó, nosso presidente da ISA, o nosso irmão aí, o argentino.
Oh! Now we're talking. I mean, everything that we do is being seen around the world. We're live. And I just want to welcome everybody to beautiful Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Athletes, technical teams, ISA staff, volunteers, families of the teams.
Not only in the Olympics, but as the biggest and most beneficial sport in the world, as we all know we are and we do.
Arriba, 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 arriba. Arriba, arriba, que nos vamos. Vamos.
Ele está chamando todas as equipes para o palco e vai cantar o hino, né, da ISA Surf, que é basicamente o ISA é o International Surf Association, né? E basicamente é um hino que fala em tornar o mundo melhor através do surf. Eu espero que eles consigam. O mundo está precisando melhorar bastante e eu acho que esse campeonato conseguiu. Eles conseguiram, pelo menos durante a época do campeonato, tornaram a Praia da Macumba muito melhor, gente. É isso aí, vou ficando por aqui.
Ok.
Todos, tá bom? Valeu, obrigado.
Are you guys ready?
Se inscrever no canal.
No. Yeah, no. Are you guys ready? Now that the world can hear, it is my greatest pleasure, my greatest honor. This is what I love to do the most. To officially declare open the ISA World Junior Surfing Championship in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Okay. Okay. Gracias, domo arigato, tante gracias, danke marurum. Muchas gracias, everybody. Enjoy it.
É isso aí. Bom demais, foi bom demais, gente. Tô com saudade. Espero que eles tenham gostado e voltem.
If you want to stay on the stage with the flags, enjoy.